Dear viewers, today we are discussing about role of HCl, hydrochloric acid, in digestion. Several purposes of the hydrochloric acid in gastric juice serves. Which factors influence increase HCl secretion? Self-defense mechanism of stomach and duodenum from HCl. Mechanism of action of HCl acid secretion from the parietal cell into stomach. Activation of the proton pump. Formation of HCl acid or steps of HCl formation. Thanks for watching. You can like, comment, and subscribe this channel to get more medical learning videos.
Rule of HCl in digestion. The hydrochloric acid in gastric juice serves several purposes. 1. It gives the acid reaction required by the gastric enzyme. 2. It kills bacteria. 3. It controls the pylorus. 4. It stops the action of ptyalin, alpha amylase. 5. It converts pepsinogen into pepsin. 6. It breaks down the collagenous sheath so that protein can be digested by proteolytic enzyme. Acid secretion increased by or. Factors influence increase HCl secretion. A. Acetylcholine. B. Gastrin. C. Histamine, H2 receptor. D. Local and central nervous control. E. Gastric irritation, ethanol, vinegar, bile salts, aspirin, NSAIDs etc. Self-defense mechanism of stomach and duodenum from hydrochloric acid. 1. By mucin secretion. 2. By bicarbonate ion secretion. 3. More regeneration power. 4. Increase blood supply. 5. Tight junction between the adjacent cells.
Please keep watching. To get update you can like, comment, and subscribe this channel.
Mechanism of action of HCl acid secretion from the parietal cell into stomach. Gastric acid is produced by parietal cell in the stomach. Parietal cells contain an extensive secretory network called canaliculi, from which the gastric acid is secreted into the lumen of the stomach. From the parietal cell, HCl is secreted through the proton pump hydrogen-potassium ATPase. But it remains in resting state in the cytoplasm. Gastric acid secretion occurs in 2 steps. A. Activation of proton pump. B. Formation of acid.
Activation of the proton pump. Parietal cell contains 3 types of receptors. 1. Histamine receptor. 2. Acetylcholine receptor. 3. Gastrin receptor. Proton pump activation by 3 receptors of parietal cell. When acetylcholine and gastrin bind with their receptors, they open calcium channel and calcium enters into the cell from blood. Calcium stimulate protein kinase enzyme. Acetylcholine and gastrin also stimulate ECL, enterochromaffin-like cell, to secrete histamine. When histamine binds with its receptor, it converts from ATP to CAMP. This CAMP also stimulate protein kinase enzyme. Finally, protein kinase enzyme activates resting pump and transport them to the plasma membrane. Proton pump in the plasma membrane can transport hydrogen ion in exchange of potassium ion.
Dear all, now we are going to discuss the most important part of digestive system. Please keep watching. You can like, comment and subscribe this YouTube channel MedBasic 21 to get important videos.
Secretion procedure. First of all, bicarbonate and hydrogen ions are generated within the parietal cell from the reaction of water and carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide comes from blood or generated within the cell by metabolism. Secondly, bicarbonate is transported out of the basolateral membrane in exchange of chloride ion. Basolateral membrane is situated between the parietal cell and the blood stream. And then, chloride and potassium ions are transported into the lumen of the canaliculus by conductance channels, and such is necessary for secretion of hydrochloric acid. Finally, hydrogen ion is pumped out from the cell into the lumen, or canaliculi, in exchange of potassium ion through the action of activated proton pump. Potassium is thus effectively recycled. Last of all, in the canaliculi, the secreted chlorine ion and hydrogen ion combine to form hydrochloric acid, or stomach acid.